The story of life on Earth is marked by a series of catastrophic extinction events. Natural disasters, which have threatened to wipe out many of the creatures that call our planet home. But after every brush with death, life has come back, even stronger. One of the most devastating catastrophes took place 66 million years ago. An asteroid hit the Earth with a destructive force of 9 billion atomic bombs, ending the reign of the giant dinosaurs. But it wasn't the blast that wiped them out. It was the decade of darkness that followed. After the skies cleared, the Earth would belong to a new dynasty of animals we are a lot more familiar with. Mammals. "66 million years ago, life on Earth is thriving. Polar forests cover the high Arctic. Winter is over, and months of darkness have come to an end. At last, spring is here. Sunlight shines on this lost world, where dinosaurs reign supreme. This Nanooksaurus is enjoying the spring air. He's a gigantic Arctic predator, weighing as much as 3 polar bears. An older male, he's seen a lot of life. He still wears his white winter feathers. Good for camouflage in the snow. But he sticks out a bit now that the trees are turning green. Don't let the peaceful forest fool you. This guy knows another rival could be hiding anywhere in here. A surprise encounter could result in a fight to the death. So when he stumbles into a female's nesting area, he is wary. But there's nothing to worry about. She is his mate. They have been together for 12 years, and they've had each other's backs through many extreme Arctic seasons. Springtime is a relief from the winter darkness, but the months of plenty are yet to come, when all the animals here can bask in a long, hot summer of 24-hour sun. Life is starting to gear up. Trees take leaf. Warming waters tell these mayflies that it's time to hatch. Everywhere, there is renewal. It's the same for our Nanooksaurus couple. she has just laid her eggs, and they are getting ready to have a family. Our new mom has built a nest of leaves that not only protects her eggs, but also generates warmth, which helps them incubate. But a nice warm home like this has also attracted a sleepy squatter. This tiny mammal, an Unuakomis, is napping the day away. But he's not bothering anyone, so our couple doesn't pay him any mind. A strange animal call drifts up from the valley below. Mom has finished covering her eggs. Now, it's time to hunt. The pair work well together. They've done this many times before. Edmontosaurus. A vast herd of these herbivores have arrived from the south in search of plants to graze. But these beasts won't be easy prey for our Nanuqsaurus couple. An adult Edmontosaurus is as long as a school bus, far too large even for our two predators. But they have a plan. And wait for their moment. Right on time, some teenagers arrive. And like most teenagers, they are impatient. What they don't realize is they have bigger problems than who gets to eat first. What looks like a dim star is actually an asteroid. 7.5 miles wide, hurtling towards the Earth at 45,000 miles per hour. For the dinosaurs, this is the end of the world. "66 million years ago, the climate is warm, and many species of plant and animal life thrive, even at the poles. The dinosaurs rule the world, for now. They have no idea everything is about to change. 4,500 miles to the south, a giant asteroid has slammed into the Earth, unleashing the destructive force of 9 billion atomic bombs. Landing off the coast of what is now Mexico, the rock penetrates deep into the Earth's crust, which triggers mega tsunamis at sea and releases a blast that incinerates everything on land within 1,000 miles. But far away in the Arctic Circle, devastation has yet to hit. And though their world is about to end, the dinosaur predators continue to hunt as they have done for millions of years. The adolescent group have identified their target, a young Edmontosaurus with his mother on the edge of the herd. The eager teenagers go on the attack, while our couple wait. At the same time, shockwaves from the blast are racing across the planet at close to the speed of sound. Minutes after the asteroid hit, the first shockwaves reached the Nanooksaurus Arctic home, triggering earthquakes and blind panic among the dinosaurs. The herd stampedes. In the chaos, those that can't keep up are trampled. Finally, the tremors stop. One of the teenagers didn't survive. But his pals spot a chance to pick up where they left off. A juvenile, abandoned by the herd. He doesn't stand a chance. Our Nanooksaurus couple watch. And now, they make their move. After letting the teenagers do the hard work, our more experienced team steals the prize. They've been running this con for years. Mom and Dad claim the kill. Hours have passed since the asteroid slammed into Earth. But now, another wave is tearing through the atmosphere. An intense air blast. It overtakes the old couple, and they battle on to get back to their nest. At last, the winds break. In all their years together, they've never experienced anything like this. Despite the chaos, most creatures try to carry on as normal. This young Nanooksaurus may not know what happened, but he isn't going to let a good Edmontosaurus carcass go to waste. He's interrupted by a little opportunist, a dromaeosaur. He has also brought a friend. And another. But this is no family-style restaurant. The Nanooksaurus is not going to let these scavengers interrupt his dinner. Further up the valley, our couple finally approach home. They don't know the high winds have damaged their nest, exposing their hidden eggs, making them easy picking for a band of dromaeosaurs. They've returned seconds too late. Even the father's terrifying show of strength can't save their babies. The mother finds 4 of her eggs were destroyed. Heartbroken, they console each other. A terrifying and deadly day for all the Arctic animals. They might hope that tomorrow will be easier, but the asteroid isn't finished with them yet. In fact, the worst is yet to come. A towering pillar of pulverized rock dust rises from the impact crater. Dense and vast, it starts to block out the sun for the entire planet. A time of endless darkness has arrived and threatens all life on Earth. An asteroid has hit the Earth, launching billions of tons of debris into the atmosphere. A dark cloud is starting to cover the entire planet. This black, swirling dust, rich in carbon and sulfur, is about to make the world uninhabitable for millions of creatures. Almost 5,000 miles north of the impact, the creatures of the Arctic are about to face the asteroid's final blow. As the debris cloud reaches them, they are plunged into darkness. They will never see the sun again. Even animals who are adapted to Arctic winters will find this darkness unlike anything they've experienced before. Earth, once home to a diverse spectrum of colorful life, is transforming into a dark mass of gray. Two months later, what should be a hot summer is instead a deep freeze. The natural rhythm of life is being turned upside down. For our Nanuqsaurus couple, there is more tragedy. Their remaining eggs have frozen in the bitter cold. Even this brave mother couldn't protect them from the decay and death of a world with no sunlight. With no reason to stay by the nest they shared, the two decide to move on. As months pass, trillions of tons of dust strangle the planet. Rain is scarce, and what does fall is turned to acid. In this cold darkness, plants can no longer produce their energy through photosynthesis. Even mature trees are dying. It's the beginning of the end for plant eaters who will starve. This young Edmontosaurus is struggling to breathe. Dust has filled his lungs. But even worse, he's lost his herd. It would be easy prey for our resting pair, Nanuqsaurus. Fortunately for him, with so many dying herbivores around, they've already eaten. The youngster is spared. The Edmontosaurus herd is following their instincts and heading south. Their senses tell them it's winter. They have no idea there's nothing for them to the south but more cold and darkness. For the Nanuqsaurus, the departure of the Edmontosaurus herd means scarcity and hunger will hit the predators too. Life is about to become desperate for our old pair. It's been more than a year since the asteroid collided with Earth, and the planet is an alien world. It remains shrouded in a thick cloud of foul dust. In this apocalyptic, endless night, the average temperature has dropped 36 degrees, and the once thriving ecosystems have frozen to death. The Arctic, like much of the planet, is in an unprecedented deep freeze. Incredibly, there are places water still runs. And here, near the Nanuqsaurus's old nesting site, is an oasis. An area of volcanic activity has caused the ground to warm. Water is now flowing here instead of ice. And that attracts life. Insects thrive in the water. They provide food for the birds. Miraculously, the dark gray world is still showing signs of life and hope for the future, at least for these smaller creatures. Our brave Nanuqsaurus pair are still hanging on, unsure what their future holds. Our mother is once again carrying eggs, but something's wrong, and she is growing sicker by the day. It will be impossible for her to bring life into this world. Her mate is powerless to help. unbearably. In order for him to find food, he must leave her on her own. With no choice, he ventures into the unknown, leaving her without his protection. She is now alone and vulnerable. The two teenage Nanook-saurs are back, hungry and impatient as usual. They haven't eaten for days and are desperate. Once, they saw her as competition. Now, she is prey. She will not go without a fight, but the end is inevitable. Forests are frozen, and almost all large land animals are dead and gone. Without sunlight, the web of life that supported them has collapsed. Only the bones of our female Nanook-saurus remain. Sitting beside her skeleton is her devoted mate. Now alone, he must endure the cold and conserve his energy, and hope for something, anything, to give him a chance to survive. Year 2 of endless night on Earth. It is a catastrophe for all life, especially large animals like the dinosaurs. Our old female Nanook-saurus put up a fight, but is long gone. Miraculously, her mate is still alive, enduring the cold and scavenging for food. His body has even become a refuge for other living creatures. In his feathers, the tiny mammal Unuwakamis picks ticks from his skin. A good exchange for the warm bed. The Nanook-saurus never did shed his winter coat. At last, he spots what he has been waiting for. One of the adolescent Nanook-saurus is wasting his energy chasing birds. Still, our male waits. He watches as the kid wears himself out. Then, he summons what little strength he has for the attack. Revenge is sweet. Our Nanook-saurus is now the last of his kind. After a 170 million year reign, the giant dinosaurs are passing into history. Years go by, and still, the dark cloud blankets the Earth. Robbed of the sun's energy, 3/4 of all species across the planet are driven to extinction. Finally, a decade later, the dust clouds clear and give way to a new dawn. Seeds that have laid dormant in the soil spring to life. Few animals made it, finding creative ways to survive. Some hid underground, some in water. But all were small and adaptable. The planet they inherited is a blank canvas. And evolution is about to go into overdrive. 5 million years later, a vibrant new habitat now dominates the land. Lush tropical rainforests. Beneath the canopy, the air is filled with the scent of colorful flowers and the hum of pollinating insects. The only descendants of the dinosaurs that have survived are the birds. Other creatures have made the most of this new environment and found ways to thrive. High in the canopy, it is not just the birds looking for breakfast. These are Plesiadapis. They are mammals, and mammals are thriving in these new forests. This is a fruit hunting mission. They work together to find the best afternoon snack. And there are plenty of delicious options. The New World is so abundant, they have the luxury to choose only the ripe ones. Plesiadapis is one of the very first primates, a group of mammals whose intelligence and climbing skills have helped them seize the high ground up in the tree canopies. But in the water below, there is danger. Not every reptilian predator died with the dinosaurs. It is 5 million years after the asteroid impact. The world is now covered in lush tropical rainforests. Here, birds and mammals thrive. The giant dinosaurs are gone, but other reptilian predators have survived. This Plesiadapis is safe, as long as he stays in the trees. But this tasty snack is just out of reach. And he makes a potentially fatal mistake. This little mammal has no idea what lurks in the murky depths. It doesn't look good for our little... Never mind. Crocodiles survived the apocalyptic winter because they lived in the water and could go long periods without eating. After devouring his prey, this giant Cosmodraco likes to take a long bask in the sun. He settles down and opens his mouth wide to keep cool. But a nice warm patch of sand attracts all sorts of creatures from the forest. Like Titanoides. Mammals like these have evolved to be immense and powerful. Large enough to take on the biggest reptiles. These tough guys now rule the shores. The age of the mammals has truly arrived. No longer in the shadow of the reptiles, mammals will soon dominate the planet. When scientists became convinced that a cosmic collision killed off the dinosaurs, it inspired more thorough scientific study of the threat asteroids present to life on Earth. Starting in the 1990s, astronomers all over the world have been using their telescopes to track and catalog the many objects flying around our solar system. Today, they believe they have found all asteroids large enough to cause a similar mass extinction event. And while none of these present any immediate danger, there are thousands of smaller objects which could cause major destruction if they impacted the Earth. Recently, a 100-foot wide lump of rock called 2024 YR4 was spotted on a near collision course with Earth. It will miss us, but only by luck. Few scientists believe that watching the skies and hoping for the best is a winning strategy. So, in 2021, NASA launched DART, a prototype of a new planetary defense system. Its aim was to smash into the side of an asteroid and prove threats like these could be neutralized if we spotted them in time. The mission succeeded. While some human technology may pose a threat to life on Earth, breakthroughs like the DART program could be what saves many species, including our own, from going the way of the dinosaurs.
I see trees of green, red roses too. I watch them